I'm doing here on the stovetop. So, all right. So in the Rockcrok, which I will lift up so you can see, I have got some water going and I'm adding our minestrone soup packet. So again, there's a great recipe on our website for a slow cooker minestrone. But if you don't have that kind of time in your life and you like minestrone soup, these soup packets are fantastic because literally it calls for soup. The soup mix, oh, it smells so good. 4 cups of water and 2 cups of chicken broth, and that is all it takes. So I always like to talk about options for buying that can of chicken broth, and this is one of my favorites. This is called Better Than Bouillon. If you're not familiar with this, you can buy this where you would find your bouillon at the grocery store. Usually it's with the soup. And the thing about it is that it tastes so much better. So this is actually a chicken bake. This is something my chef husband introduced me to many, many years ago. We used to actually order it through one of his purveyors at the restaurant, but now you can buy it at the grocery store. This is the Better Than Bouillon brand. If you are a Wegmans shopper like I am, they actually now have their own brand, which is a little, like everything else, a little less expensive, but just as good. This will save you so much money because this one here, which I got at Costco, this makes 100 cups of chicken stock. 100. So if you pay $3 for, or even $2 for the cheaper brand of kitchen broth or chicken broth, this, I think I paid $8 for this jar and it's going to make 100. So do the mental math. Saves you so much time. I'm sorry, so much money. It doesn't really take any more time. Saves you a lot of money, and it tastes so much better. So I do recommend the Better Than Bouillon. I'll hold that up again, or Wegmans brand if you are lucky to live near Wegmans. And that is what I use instead of buying chicken stock, unless of course we've made it from scratch. So another chicken stock tip is whenever you have, like, if you buy the rotisserie chicken or you cooked a chicken or you've got chicken bones for any reason, you can boil those off and also make your own chicken broth. So my husband does that a lot as well, but not enough for all the chicken broth that I use. So this is another really good alternative. So what's going to happen here is this skin is going to come to a boil. And I was talking about the Rockcroks a minute ago. These are the pans that do everything. So they will go in your microwave. They will go in your oven. They will go on the stovetop. They can work on the grill. They can go over a fire pit sitting on a grate. They are dishwasher safe. They are, what else do I say? They're oven proof, and then you can convert it into a slow cooker. So that's what I wanted to show you tonight as well, because not only does this, they just upgraded the slow cooker. So it's, I don't know which camera to look at now. It's stylized after our other electronics that have come out recently. And it's safer to use. It's got kind of a rubber gasket around here, and then the heating element is in here. Our old stand, the heating element was bare, and I actually have a friend who burned herself pretty good on that one. So I never have a problem with it, but I can see where others did. And so this one is just much safer and also just is in line with our other electronics as far as the design is concerned. One of the things I love about this is that it converts your Rockcrok, either the Dutch oven that I've got right here. So let me lift it for the laptop viewers, and the everyday pan. Those both fit in there. And it makes a fantastic slow cooker. This can be adjusted to 3 to 4 hours or 7 to 8 hours. But what I'm going to use it for tonight, that's going to be so great, is it'll also work as a warmer. It'll keep things warm for you. So when the soup is done, and my mother's still at choir practice, I will just put it in the warmer thing here and keep it warm for her until she gets home. Now, how else could you use that? Well, one of the most common things that people use it for is like fondue. So whether you're doing a chocolate fondue or a cheese fondue, it is great for keeping that warm through the evening of a party. So you've gathered your friends together for cards or, you know, bunko or whatever, and you can use that to keep your dips nice and warm. So I'm thinking like Super Bowl parties and chicken wing dip, and invite me to your party, please, because I love chicken wing dip. I've never made chicken wing dip, if you can believe it. That's another story. But anyway, I love eating everybody else's. And so it's just really versatile for those kinds of things. People who camp love the Rockcroks because, again, they can go on the grill, they can go over the fire pit. They're very easy to use for all different kinds of things. You can actually do a chicken in the microwave in this thing. I've done it. Not my favorite way to do chicken, but in a hurry, it'll do the job. You can make all kinds of soups and stews. You can do all kinds of casseroles. There was a risotto that I used to make at my live parties years ago that was done in the microwave in 20 minutes. So tons of recipes on our website to go with the Rockcroks. And then the Rockcrok slow cooker stand that just came out on the 1st of January, restyled, safer, prettier, is now available for your Rockcrok as well. So this is going to come to a boil and cook for 20 minutes. And then when that is done, I'm going to throw some add-ins in. So I grabbed some baby spinach from the store, and then I have a package of tortellini in the fridge. There are so many things you can add to this if you want. You could do a different kind of pasta. The recipe actually calls for ditalini. You can do like squash, potatoes, and throw those in if you want. You can do, I have some chunked up chicken in the fridge, or I'm sorry, in the freezer. So I could throw that in. It would no longer be vegetarian. So if vegetarian is important, just, that's an option for non-vegetarians. But there's just a lot of little tweaks you can do to this soup, or you can just eat it as it is. And it's going to be delicious either way. So we have the minestrone soup, which is what I'm using here. And then we have a tortilla soup that is also easy and delicious. And again, you can just throw in what you want. You could add chunked chicken, you could add cilantro, you could chop up or crunch up some leftover, like those old stale taco tortilla chips, and sprinkle them over the top, cheddar cheese, sour cream, whatever you like to top off that soup. The packets are very reasonably priced. They're $6 each. You get a big pot of soup out of it, and it's on non-GMO, it's kosher, it's, no MSG, it's all the good stuff right in the soup for you to make it easy for you to get dinner on the table. Or, it's a cold, snowy day, which is what it's going to be here tomorrow. Perfect day for soup, but you have a lot of stuff going on. So, if you don't have time to do it all day long, this is a very easy, quick way to have soup ready for dinner in less than half an hour. All right, so the other thing I want to talk to you about is our air fryer that is on sale this month. And this is such a great product. So if you already have an air fryer, you know how versatile it is. Cannot recommend this enough. It's really more like a little mini countertop oven, because it does so many things. You can do the air fry. You can just bake. We roast almost all our veggies in here because it's usually just Ken and I. We do most of our baking in this. So we bake salmon, we roast veggies, we bake fish, we bake chicken. One of my favorite things is to do what I call air fryer chicken. You can put 3 to 4 chicken thighs, just plain old chicken thighs. I leave the skin on for the cooking part. Put them on the racks, put them in here, and set this to 30 minutes on roast. And it looks like you have fried it, but you haven't. You just baked it in the air fryer. It's so delicious. And then it comes with a rotisserie basket, and it comes with a little recipe book that'll show you how to make your French fries, and not just potato, but sweet potato fries. My other daughter loves to roast broccoli and cauliflower in here, so she'll toss broccoli and cauliflower with some seasoning, throw it in here, put it on the rotisserie setting for, I don't remember what, 20 minutes or something, and it's just delicious. It's so easy to do. It has a reheat, which is my only way, and my husband too, to reheat pizza. Like, no more reheating pizza in the microwave. You put your leftover pizza in here and reheat it. And it comes out so crispy. Reheating leftovers of any kind in the air fryer. So this month it is on sale for $240. And that means when you host in January and you earn double free product, you can get it for free. So I said $240. I meant it should be $230. It's $230 on sale. And then as a host in January, you hit that $650 mark where you're going to get double free product. That's $230. You could have this baby in your kitchen for free in January, or use your free product for other things and get this for half price. So, and it would be half off the sale price. So it's just a fantastic month to treat yourself to something, especially as we're all trying to eat healthier. Cheryl, oh my word, I was so impressed when I saw your picture, and I'm also incredibly jealous because my biking physique is not what it was even a year ago. I've put so much weight back on, so it's time to eat smart again and eat well. And the air fryer definitely helps you do that. So, so that's, I just want to talk about that a little bit. There's a few other things on sale this month, actually, with that healthy cooking in mind. The Rapid Prep Mandolin, which is amazing. The Rapid Prep Mandolin, to me, I'm not going to use it every day, probably ever, but it's the right tool for the job when I need it. And it's way cheaper than any of the similar, like, size tools in my husband's workshop. I don't know about you guys, but like, I don't, drills and all those things, saws, they cost money, and they cost way more than the Rapid Prep the Rapid Prep Mandolin. And it's on sale this month. It's normally $79. It's on sale for $59. It is thebomb.com. So I don't use it every day, but when I do use it, it is the right job. So I'm slicing for like, I'm making French fries for one thing. And when I say French fries, they might be zucchini fries, or I'll use sweet potatoes. You can put those through there. You can use it to slice all your veggies for stir fry and things like that. And it's just designed really well. So make sure you watch the video that's embedded in the party so you can see how it works. It really is that easy to use. And if you want a one-on-one with me on that, if you order it and you get it and you're like, okay, what do I do? That's what I'm here for. I'm always here to help you and walk you through any products that you have purchased. So that's my mini live feed for tonight. Do you guys have any questions about anything you've seen before we sign off? I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.